time I seen you, I think it was at Grammy Awards.
Okay.
And we was doing the legs and hips and you got the body out tonight. You look really good.
Oh, thank you.
What is like a secret for like to get the candy body? Because I feel like every time I see you, it's always so snatched, look so good. What do you do?
My weight goes up and down. Like right now, I got that little winter weight on.
Okay.
That's what I call it. When you've been eating real good in the winter, but see, in January, you start pulling back. So right now,
Dry
it's,
January, you working out.
pulling back from the table, ain't been eating all that bread and stuff. So it's gonna, by the time spring comes back around,
Okay.
I'm gonna be killing y'all.
Outside, yeah.
I'll be outside
Killing
for
us
real.
right now. Now, Kandi, have we heard anything? Because we waiting. We are waiting for y'all to get back to filming. Have we heard anything about the contracts yet for Real Housewives?
Oh, Real Housewives, Real Housewives. Well, not really.
Okay.
I mean, they did reach out to let everybody know that they're still figuring things out. They're still in the process. I mean, I think I started some trouble, I guess, a week ago when I said they need to let people know what they
Yes, as they should. Put some fire under them.
But, so they did reach out to everybody, but I mean, it's still like no real word.
Now, a former housewife shared that, Miss Nene Leakes, she shared that half the cast should, get the boot and go. Do you agree with that, or do you think that you guys have a pretty good solid foundation?
Honestly, if things change, I'm not really gonna be mad.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I'm not. I mean, I just kind of feel like with every time they made changes, you got a different story. You know what I mean?
Different feel.
Not necessarily that it's better or worse or anything like that, but I mean, if you want the franchise to continue to go, I guess you're gonna have to make changes.
Right. We're going to have to wait and see.
Yeah.
Now, you did an amazing job as a judge. And one thing I love is when you put your content out on social media. I'm always retweeting. I'm always liking.
you.
I'm sharing it out. Yeah, I'm a Kandi content queen stan.
I put a lot of effort in
I
that.
see. What motivated you to start doing that? And did that kind of prepare you for this role as the judge?
I think anything I'm able to do where I'm doing, improv or skits or whatever, it adds towards what I'm trying to do as an actress.
Okay.
But I feel like I really, when I'm just doing Housewives or like even with the Escape show that we did, it's like sometimes it be so much negative stuff out there. It's like I don't really feel like people know how the other side of me, like the fun side of me.
side.
Right. And so I just was like, I'm just want to show other things on my page. I want it to be fun content, things that make people laugh, and I'm always doing something that I'm like, well, you never know what it can turn into.
Exactly.
I like doing skits. You never know. I might have my own skit situation one day. You never
And this
know.
is kind of like you not only practicing, but kind of putting it out there like your audition.
Thank you.
So,
Because I have had people to reach out to me to say, hey, I saw what that was dope. Like people that I didn't even think were looking at my page.
Wow. Who was
Yeah.
one that shocked you that was like, oh, this is some fire-ish, Kandi?
I mean, you can see in the comments sometimes certain, producers, directors, or whatever may be commenting like, oh, this is hilarious, or whatever, whatever. I don't want to say no names just in case, they'll be like, oh, she talked too much.
Right. You may want to send your email. Now, my last question is this. Now, who would you say is an underdog in your industry that you're rooting for?
In which industry?
All right, because you got a bunch. Let me narrow it down. So, in the acting world and in the singing world.
Okay. In the acting world, who's the underdog?
That you're rooting for.
I'm always rooting for Fantasia and Danielle Brooks.
Okay. She's been nominated. I want her to just...
so excited for Danielle. We worked together. Well, I was a producer on the piano lesson.
Yeah.
And I felt like, even back then, I felt like she should have been nominated for a Tony. So, in my opinion, I feel like my girl Danielle should get this Oscar.
I think so.
I'm going to put this out there in the world.
Okay.
I love her. I think she's super talented. So, yeah.
Yeah.
That's my votes for that, the actors. I mean, myself, I got to put my own self out there. I'm an underdog as well, but they're further ahead than I am, but, So, that's what I got to say about the acting side. And the music, ooh, there are a lot of people who are coming up and doing anything. Right now, I'm just going to put it out there for my girl group. I got a girl group I'm developing, Siren.
Yes. Nick Cannon told me about that.
Yeah, Nick Cannon and I decided to come together to, develop a group of artists. He hit me, he was like, hey, Candy, I want us to come together and work on a project together.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. And the girl Siren, they were working with an artist development group in Atlanta that I'm friends with.
Okay.
And so I was like, should we go? They were actually 3 solo artists that I was like, let's put them together as a group. And then I hit up Nick. I was like, what do you think about them? Should this be the group that, we develop? And he was like, yeah. So Siren is coming. I promise you, I just wrote some serious heat for them.
Ooh.
In the last couple weeks. I don't know if you noticed, I've been posting every now and then. I've been in the studio. I don't really talk too much.
I thought it was for
serious, not for myself. I mean, I go back and forth about my, whether or not I want to drop music on myself. I do. But I just be like, are people really going to support? And it gets annoying if you drop something that is jamming and you be like, okay, I don't know.
Okay.
But me, I don't know. Actually, my cousin Akbar.
Okay.
Akbar she can rap her ass off.
She can.
And I just put her on the second verse on that song that I had, nails pop off on my. Yeah, I'm gonna drop that skit soon. But she's a rapper. I'm not a rapper, but I demoed the song because I was really writing it to send to somebody else.
Okay.
To like.
Use it for myself.
No, I just used it for myself. I've been sitting on that song for 2 years. I just was like, I'll put it on this skit, and people just liked it in the comments. So I was like, okay, put Akbar on there because she actually.
Can rap.
Yes.
Well, look, we gonna manifest Akbar, Danielle Brooks, and Kandi. I'm so proud of you. Keep doing your thing. We appreciate you about BallerAlert, okay?